Hello everyone! This is Running on Empty Food Review. Well, hello ladies, gentlemen, and everyone watching. Welcome one and all to this newest edition of the Running on Empty Food Review series. I'm your host, The Report of the Week. Thank you for checking in. Well, to address the elephant in the room, if the lighting is at all a little iffy, understand that we are just dealing with something that the sheer enormity of it. This item, what I'm trying to say, is such a massive release, it generates its own light source, so I'm only able to work with what I've got, because this is big news. KFC has done the unthinkable. They have transformed a base, so to speak, i.e. chicken, into something that, before today, was inconceivable. Something upon which, I had never thought such a thing was even possible. Imagine if you took chicken, and you cut said chicken into smaller pieces, and then you breaded and fried those smaller pieces of chicken, and you presented them as a new creation called a chicken nugget. That's $1 million idea, isn't it? And it's never even occurred to me, but it occurred to KFC because they are now premiering these things that are called chicken nuggets on their menu. They are just released, and I'm going to be trying them. Yeah, admittedly, I'm in a bit of a sarcastic mood today, but it is surprising that these are actually a new release from KFC. Chicken nuggets, I think you just assume that every place that sells chicken would have some form of chicken nugget, but KFC, I think they've released these before. Maybe I'm getting it mixed up, but I swear they've had chicken nuggets before. Anyway, they are back. They say they are 100% white meat chicken, and you can get them in a variety of sizes. You can get a 5-piece, an 8-piece, a 12-piece, and a 36-piece. The price, you can get them individually, so I just got the 5-piece without any sort of side. I got it $5, or actually my apologies, I got the numbers mixed up. $5 for an 8-piece. I got the 8-piece of the nuggets today, and it's $5 for an 8-piece of the nuggets. That was my mistake. I'll get rid of that now. And if you want to get the nuggets, you could also get them with a variety of dipping sauces. So I decided to get these nuggets with some honey barbecue dipping sauce. But yeah, really, they're just basic chicken nuggets. But sometimes you don't really need to make some sort of fancy, intricate item for it to be good. So we'll see how these are. The Kentucky Fried Chicken Nuggets is what they're called. They come, as you can see right here, in their own exclusive packaging, with the Colonel there giving you the death stare. Kentucky Fried Chicken Nuggets, 100% white meat. It's finger-licking good, says the box. Order pickup, so order on the app, it says. Buffalo Ranch, KFC sauce, barbecue, honey mustard, ranch sauces. So it's promoting the different dipping sauces upon which you can dunk these. Let's take a look. Let's see what we have. All right, there they are. The nuggets. They look well seasoned. Crispy too. Definitely well seasoned in their layer. Take one out here. You can get a close-up view thereof. Yeah, crispy. You could see the seasoning on it. There's the little nugget appendage dangling. There's another view of it. Yeah, appearance-wise, so far so good. And you could see in terms of size from nugget to tie knot comparison. Now you can get an accurate understanding of the true size of these. With that said, let's try them out. Not really much else to say about them, so let's just try them out, see if they're any good or not. Then I'll dip it in the honey barbecue sauce. Take it from there. All right, the Kentucky Fried Chicken Nuggets from KFC. Let's see how good they are. They're going in. Did you know that chicken nuggets can actually be found in space? And generally speaking, they will travel in clouds throughout space, generally around the sun. But sometimes, and it all depends, but every couple hundred years usually, you'll get a cloud of nuggets so great in size that for a brief time, as it transits the sun, it is able to actually block out the sunlight. I can't even say this with a straight face on Earth. And they call that a solar eclipse. Yeah, silly time waster there. All right, I'll dip this in the sauce as well, try it out, then I'll give a full assessment. A basic item with essentially a basic assessment, because again, remember what I said at the beginning of this review, sometimes an item doesn't necessarily need to have all sorts of bells and whistles. It doesn't necessarily need to have 10 different sauces and this, that, and the other ingredient. Sometimes you could have a basic item, and that simplicity is what really makes it. And I am pleased to say that these chicken nuggets from KFC are good. They are enjoyable. And I think KFC, I'll tell you what, KFC, based at least on the recent reviews I've done of some of their items, KFC has been doing good lately. And I have been experiencing a consistent quality from their establishments. And I have been to a variety of KFC restaurants, and every one of them has provided quality in terms of the item that I am trying out. And that to me is a very good sign. Because when I tried out the wrap from KFC about a month or so ago, that was good. The Double Down, I guess that was also about a month ago. A novelty, but it was good too. And these nuggets, I am also pleased to say, are good as well. Yeah, they are good. Very flavorful. They're juicy, they're tender, and as you could see in the cross-section, it's not like these are 90% breading with a tiny little bit of chicken there. Instead, it's the other way around. You could see it's mostly chicken, and it's good quality at that. It tastes good, it's flavorful, it's juicy, but still, despite it not having tons and tons of breading on the outside, there is just enough that it's able to give it that little bit of a crisp and crunch which is just a nice little balance. It's able to offset it. It gives it some nice texture as well. And I just like it. It's flavorful. It tastes good. Easy to eat, as you could see. It's not like these are all rubbery and chewy. It's not like they're burnt. It's not like they're so crispy or anything that you feel like you're going to break your teeth or anything at all. I think that they struck a good balance here. And I would say, as far as chicken nuggets go, both visually and what I can see in terms of taste, what I would compare the KFC chicken nuggets to is the Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets. That seems to be the approach that they're taking, because when I saw these immediately, that's what I was reminded of. Now, I will say, I still think that Chick-fil-A's chicken nuggets are slightly better than KFC's, but I will say, it's actually pretty close. For chicken nuggets, they did a good job here. I've seen so many chicken nuggets where these places will just, it's 90% breading, they took the cheap route, they're just giving you more garbage that they're going to charge an arm and a leg for, etc. Or they're just going to put this inedible slop in front of you and tell you, eat up, here you go, this is our new product. And there's so many places these days that take that approach. It's just nice to see KFC, they decided, no, we're actually going to offer a quality product here. We're actually going to offer some decent tasting chicken, and we're not going to take the cheap exit ramp here. We're actually going to go for it and commit to giving a good quality item. So that's good to see. The price, it's a fair price these days, I would say. Again, about $5 for an 8-piece of these. But at the very least, they taste good. And the honey barbecue sauce, I think, is a nice accompaniment as well. It just adds a little bit of sweetness to it, contributes to the flavor as well. I will say, though, that I think these nuggets are flavorful enough that they hold up well on their own. The sauce is not necessary, but I will say that the honey barbecue, that nice little sweetness that it adds, definitely contributes positively to the overall eating experience. So therefore, out of 10, KFC's nuggets, yeah, they're good. I really haven't anything bad to say about them. It's fast food, don't forget that, but all things considered, I think that they're good either as a snack or as a meal. I'm happy with them. So as a result, I'm going to be giving the new Kentucky Fried Chicken Nuggets from KFC an 8.8 out of 10. That's all that I have for you. Thank you for watching, and until next time, I'm your host, The Report of the Week.